Hi there, coming to you from Rochester, New York, the port of Rochester Marina. Some months ago, while we were still back in Denver, I started a project of trying to improve our dinghy, make it more stable, less maintenance involved, having to always inflate the collar and blah, blah, blah. And what you're going to see now is what I did once we got to New York. It works. So first of all, watch these little short videos and take a look at the pictures and you'll see what I've done. Hi everybody, Skipper Darrell here, coming to you from Winter Harbor Marina in Brewerton, New York on the Erie Canal at what they call the auxiliary dock. And let me turn the camera around and show that to you. It's actually a very lovely place. There's the boat in this little, and there's the Erie Canal right there. It's been a busy day. It's Sunday, June 9th. Let's go Blues. And this is where I'm going to be doing the work, the finishing work, actually putting it all together for the dinghy do-over. There's our dinghy. It's on top of this little picnic table. We're by ourselves here, except for some fishermen right over there. Hi, Mr. Fisherman. And so I'm actually going to get this project done today, I think. This is a perfect little operating theater to do this work. It's raised up. I don't have to worry about leaning over. I think this is a great situation to be in. My tools are as follows. I have 3 packages of 2 of the medium-size polyform fenders. I have 2 of the small-size fenders, and then plus there's a bag in there with a complete kit of all the nuts, bolts, hooks, screws, whatever I need. This is the steel cord, electrical wire that I'm going to use to hold everything together, I hope. There's my original plans, a good old masking tape, my impact driver set, and a couple of hand tools. But my plan is to mount, if you look at the videos, previous videos, you'll see mounting eye bolts. And my idea is to put them here, along here, so that they're lower to the water line than the standard collar that was available from Walker Bay. And I'm hoping this will give me much greater stability, and you know, the fenders don't deflate under normal use, I don't think. So let's get started. I'm going to be kind of switching back and forth between videos and still pics on my own here, and so we'll get this taken care of. Let's get to work. Okay, step 1 of the process. I have our dinghy up on our operating table here, and I have my able assistant, Lisa, is back here again. That pleases me greatly. I have all the calculations I did about the full-size prints and everything like that. And here's what it turns out. Using this blue tape along this second plank, the measurements are from the transom. If you look down at this end down.
Wait a minute. That was a really bad pan back.
Right under here, I'm going to put it right at the bottom of the blue tape. From the transom to the first hole, 10 inches. Then large fender, 22 inches. Large fender, 22 inches. A large fender, 22 inches, and a small fender up at the bow in a space that measures 16 and a half. And then there's 4.5 inches from the first eye bolt to the bow. So this is where the floats are going to be placed along this line. And as I was telling Lisa, being able to work at this table like this is a godsend. And if you can put your boat up on some kind of platform, a picnic table, or on sawhorses or whatever, man, it'll save your back, it'll save your neck. So the next step is to get all my parts out. All right. So I bought all my parts ahead of time back in Colorado, including the stainless steel eye bolts. I got some of the, instead of just plain washer, I'm using these rubber backed washers. I think that was a good idea on my part. Thank you very much. And I have all the parts I need to be able to do the job, and I don't have to go hunting around here in Syracuse, New York to try to find them. So the other main part is this. Wire. I'll be honest with you, I don't remember how much wire I have here, but I have more than enough to be able to tie this job off. I'm going to be using double strands. So in other words, I'm going to be using, I'll double the strand around the forward eye bolt, run it through all of the fenders, and I'll bolt them off back here with a clasp.
And why did you say to decide on wire?
I decided on wire because of its strength. I mean, it's not going to break, and it's not going to stretch. I've seen people try to do this with lines, and they always said they had really bad results from that. And I think part of the problem is because they tried to use line, which will stretch. And this will not stretch, but it's still very flexible. And I've used this in experiments back in Denver, and it works great. So this is why I'm using this. I don't remember the gauge. I think it's 10 gauge, but it's also a wound electrical wire, and it's also insulated, so that'll protect it. I think this is a good choice. So with my handy dandy Craftsman impact driver, I drilled the holes along the blue tape as my guide, and the next step is to put in the eye bolts. Okay, here we are with the boat. I've got the eye bolts drilled, holes, and I've got the eye bolts installed. They're stainless steel. And then I'm running this heavy wire from the front one, let's see, get that right there, to this one. And notice they're at 90-degree angles from each other. That's to facilitate the wire running correctly to this one, which is the end. And you'll see how I'll tie that one off. That's a little bit different. That's all 4 fenders right there installed. You can see the eye bolts with the cable used to secure them together. And then inflating them even made them the fastening even stronger. So I have the other side to do, and it's already 6 o'clock at night, so I don't think I'm gonna sea trial it tonight, maybe tomorrow morning before it rains. But anyway, it's worked exactly how I thought it would. I'm pleased with the results so far. And there we have it. Both sets of fenders are mounted on the dinghy, and I'm not sure how it's going to work, but it's better than it was, that's for sure. I don't think I'm going to sea trial it today. I just don't think I have it in me today. So anyway, I've got to put up on the boat. Maybe I'll row it over to the boat, see what happens. But that's the idea. If you want more details, if you have a Walker Bay, I'll be glad to talk you through it about what you need, parts you need, measurements, that kind of fun thing. And these are with polyform fenders. I'm sure you could use any other kind. But anyway, so that's it. It works! Woohoo! So here it is on the boat. Here we are back in Rochester. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 fenders on each side. And on top of everything else, my lovely little trolling motor works. Let me fire that up for you. It's a great little trolling motor. Everything works fine. It's doing exactly what I want it to do. The problem was never the motor. It always starts the first time. It's great. It was that the propeller kept coming off. I think I've got that figured out now. And anyway, so we're going to sea trial this in a couple of days. And with the engine and everything, I did take the boat out rowing, and it felt great. It felt much more stable, just like I thought. But this time we'll slap the engine on the back and see what happens.